Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. It's Tierra Nichole. So I'm actually getting ready for my dinner date and I wanted to show you all the final look. Today's video, I actually recorded myself doing this 25-minute makeup look. So it's something quick and easy, and I actually wanted to let you know a little bit more about myself, what to expect from my channel, what's going to be happening in the future, as well as what inspired me to even create the channel. So make sure you like, subscribe, and click the little bell so you can stay up to date on everything I have going on. Hello everybody. Welcome back to my channel. It's Tierra Nichole. I am Tierra Nichole, and I wanted to just take this video to introduce myself. I'm actually getting ready for a dinner date, and I figure what better way to get ready for the date than to show y'all my makeup look for tonight while letting y'all know a little bit about myself. Well, let me just go ahead and say right up front, I am in a jacket, and I'm going to be in a jacket because this is an impromptu video and I don't have clothes on, so you're gonna get this jacket today. But I was initially recording a video and it kind of got interrupted, so the eye makeup is missed, but we're gonna go over the face part of today's look. Okay, first things first is I actually wanted to thank y'all for all of the overwhelming amount of support I received with my initial video. I'm a very private person. First of all, I'm an introvert, but I'm a very private person. So for me to go out on a limb and kind of like be vulnerable like that, it was a lot. I appreciate all the positive comments and the positive words of encouragement. I appreciate it more than you know. The foundation I'm actually using is Matchmaster by MAC Cosmetics. I don't know if you can see this or not. Can you see it? And I'm using the shade 7.5. Can you see that? Yeah. 7.5 is what I'm using on my face today. But you know, this has been like a really long journey for me. Like I said in the initial video, it had been 11 years in the making. And you know, for the last 2 years, I went aggressively with me. Trying to conceive, because my biological clock is ticking. Not getting any younger, and I am at that where they call it a geriatric pregnancy age. I'm not going to tell my age, but I am at that geriatric pregnancy age, which I hate that term for it, because it makes you feel like you're old or something. So what I'm doing now is I'm actually going in my perimeter with a darker color so that I don't have that very cute backflash y'all like to have in y'all picture shade. So that I don't have that backflash looking ghostly and white, I'm going in my perimeter with a darker foundation, which is actually 9.0 in the Matchmaster. That's the darkest one that they have. And yes, I am using that for my outer color. I don't like makeup to feel heavy, so I'm not big on using tons of creams and liquids and all that other stuff like that. Not big on it, not gonna use it. Not a whole lot, just because I still want a full coverage look without my face actually feeling heavy. So that's why I do like Matchmaster. Now, if I want a more accurate color, I do use Studio Fix, or I love Fenty. I like the Fenty original version. I know they have a like hydration foundation now. I'm not a big fan of it. I love Rihanna. Not a big fan of the hydration one, but I do love the original one that's matte, because my makeup, I done had some nights and woke up the next morning and that makeup's still been on. You're not supposed to sleep with makeup, but I definitely done had some nights having myself a good time, woke up and that thing been still on. Shout out to Rihanna. So the next thing I'm fixing to do is my concealer. And I am a firm believer that you just got to know your products. And I love the fact that, you know, there are so many different brands and colors to choose from, and everybody gets to have what works for them. And I personally I love a full coverage concealer. I just love concealers that conceal, and they're long wear. So I actually use it's the MAC Pro Longwear Concealer, and I'm using the shade NC45. It's NC45. But I don't typically get into the drugstore products because I like to use a lot of oil-based foundations, especially when I'm doing I do a lot of brides. I am a makeup artist in my city. I do a lot of brides, and they have to have their makeup done from the time I do it that morning, and it has to last them the entire day. Well, for that to happen, we got to make sure that darn thing don't move. We got to make sure that it don't just look good when we first take them pictures. It needs to look good all night, and it needs to stay in place without a whole bunch of touching up. And the thing about me using a bunch of full coverage products is we don't have to worry about that. So I don't have to stay on set. I don't have to be there all day and continuously touching up makeup. Once I put that thing on, it's on. And my clients will tell you it goes nowhere. When I teach my classes, I always tell them water and oil don't mix. And it doesn't. So if I buy a concealer that's filled with a bunch of water, guess what? Over time, that thing will start separating. You go see them girls in the club doing this with their compact. Going to the bathroom and just patting, trying to get their makeup to fall back into place. Meanwhile, I'm sitting there holding my margarita or my amaretto sour, just doing my little two-step. Because I ain't got them kind of problems. Now, this is just a quick way of me doing my makeup. I actually have another way that I do it, and I'm going to show you all at another time. Anyways, I'm gonna set this concealer with some Laura Mercier powder because this is definitely my favorite powder to set with. I like translucent powders, but it has to actually, I like this one because it really doesn't leave a whole lot behind. It doesn't leave a whole lot behind at all. But anywho, I've been doing makeup for like, how long? 18 years now. I've been doing makeup. Let me tell y'all a funny story how I even got into this thing. So when I was a little girl, I really loved makeup. And my mom and my dad were really strict. I couldn't even have boys call me. Like, my parents were the kind of parents that if a boy call your phone, they're gonna call you in the room and be like, Tierra, why this boy calling our phone? And I gotta be like, I don't know. So now I gotta get teased and I go back to school the next day because I'm in middle school and I couldn't have boys call me. But anyways, I love makeup so much. My mom was a makeup artist. So I used to steal her makeup and wear it to school and try to remember to wash it off before I got home. The problem is, eyeliner ain't that easy to come off. So my mom used to be asking me like, Tia, you got eyeliner on? No. You got mascara on? No. Slap me up. Yeah, you do. You got it on. As parents, they know. Yeah, you do. You got it on. So finally, I think she just kind of got tired of slapping me up. And she basically was like, something wrong with this girl. So I'm going to show you how to do it the right way. And my mom actually taught me how to do makeup. She taught me everything I needed to know. She actually had me as her makeup assistant. That's how I even started working on other people. My mom was an artist. She was doing, everybody knows Ursula. She's been doing makeup everywhere. So she took me around traveling with her. That's how I got into learning skin tones and things of that nature. And I was like her little protege. And from then on, I kind of built my own brand and my own audience. Now, let me tell y'all what's going on right here, right? So, I love a good contoured nose. And like I told y'all, I love Fenty. And this is the Fenty contour stick. This is truffle. I absolutely love it. And even though a lot of people, when they do their contouring, they go super, like a whole lot darker than their skin tone. Well, in the beginning, remember how I used that darker foundation? Well, with me using that darker foundation, I don't have to worry about going so dark with my concealer because it takes more to blend it. I don't want to have to blend as much. And then the other part of that is, I also want my contour to be real natural. Like, we have a lot of like YouTube artists that typically like, you know, very dramatic makeup. But like I said, I do a lot of brides. I do a lot of business women who want a natural look. It's still going to be full coverage makeup, but it's going to be natural. It's going to be soft. So that's kind of like my technique. That's what I do. So I'm gonna go ahead and dust this powder off in just a minute. So, but yeah, so that's kind of the technique that I do when I'm doing makeup. I'm gonna add a little bit of that back. But anyway, so my mom was my first, she was my first teacher. And then from there, I kind of started traveling to learn the industry a little bit more. Now I'm dusting off this Laura Mercier powder. I'm actually using a MAC. This is by MAC. It's Studio Fix powder by MAC. This is what I'm using to dust off my Laura Mercier. And the reason why I'm using another powder to dust it off is if I was to just dust this off, it's gonna end up, when I take a picture, it's gonna end up having that white flash and hue to it, and I don't want that. So I'm using another powder of color to dust it off with. Now the darker the powder, the more you're gonna lose your highlight, and I don't want to completely lose my highlight. So I'm using the same color as my concealer, which is NC45, and I'm going to use that to kind of like dust away all of the translucent powder so that I'm not like, you know, white. I like my melanin. Okay, never mind. You get it. So now I'm going to set my contour. I set my highlight and my contour, and I'm using the same Studio Fix powder, just in a tone that's it's a shade darker than my original tone. My skin tone is NW45. I'm using NW50, and that's what I'm going to use to contour my face with. And that way, again, I have a nice natural contour. I like natural. Okay, so now my favorite part is this good old nose. So I actually use the same contouring powder, and I'm gonna make this nose stand out even more, because I just like a good little narrow contoured nose. And I'm actually brushing it into my eyebrow hairs only because I want to actually soften my eyebrows even more and give it that good gradient look. So yeah, I'm gonna soften that thing even more. And I like my actual textured eyebrows are a thing, believe it or not. So that big plastered on brow that people like to do, nah, stay away from it, please and thank you. So textured eyebrows, where you just kind of like gently brush in your eyebrow hairs. And I already have fuller eyebrows already, so I did gently use pencil, but because I like dark eyebrows, I kind of like lose my texture a little bit, so I actually use the powder to give me a little bit more texture. Okay, so we're almost done, but I'm glad that I was able to do a quick little, almost something like a makeup tutorial. But yeah, I'm glad I was able to do it while I can talk to y'all, let y'all know a little bit about myself. I'm gonna be posting a lot more videos, especially once my space at my home is done, so I can have a dedicated space for my videos and my lighting will be good. But yeah, I'm just so excited for this new journey that I'm on. Especially with the whole infertility thing. It's just something that a lot of women, black, white, everything, a lot of women in general are dealing with infertility issues, and it's depressing. It is heartbreaking month after month, always having that no, especially when you want something so bad. And with me, I had so much regret because that pencil I used was Night Moth. This is like my I don't know what I would do without it. I don't know what I would do without it. Can you see that? Let's see. Yeah. Baby. Ooh, child. This Night Moth. Look at my hat coming off. Y'all ain't gonna see what's up under this thing. But everything. It go with pinks, oranges, purples, everything. No matter what you use, it'll go with it. And then this is topped with brandy. I like these because they're matte. They are matte. So they go on liquid and then they, you know, of course they dry matte. So I can eat, drink, whatever, and it's still gonna be on there. But yeah, I've been through so much with this whole trying to conceive journey, conceiving and then losing it. Stuff it's heartbreaking, it's sad, and I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna tell my story. So anybody else got to tell it for me. You don't need to talk, because people gonna talk. So you might as well tell your own story, and I'm definitely telling mine. But yeah. I cute now. Oh, the color that I just used, okay, Back in Vogue. It's the same retro matte by MAC Cosmetics, and I just kind of put it in my inner to highlight it a little bit. Because I have full lips. Why not accentuate that thing? Okay, so I am done. This is my look for my dinner date with my lover. And what I'll do is, after I get dressed and actually do something with my hair, I'll take another picture or a video, and you'll probably see it in the intro. I don't know. But this is my finished look. Nice and simple. I don't like dramatic makeup. I'm not a dramatic person. So most of what you're going to see on this channel is going to be ways to use color in a natural way, or some type of a natural look. For the most part, those are the type of looks that I'm gonna be showcasing. But thank you so much for tuning into my channel. Make sure you like this video, subscribe to my channel so I can keep you up to date on my entire infertility journey. And I'm actually gonna be having guests on with me. So lots of different guests are going to be coming on with me, and y'all gonna get to see the real Tierra Nichole, and I'm excited for it. So like, subscribe, the little bell thing that's next to subscribe, go ahead and hit that too, so you'll get all the notifications as soon as I post a video. And make sure you please share it with your friends, so that I can increase, so I can reach the masses with this thing that I'm trying to do and get my message out there. So thank you so much for tuning in. Peace, love, and blessings to you all.